Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, the Treasures of the Midnight Isles. Where last time we began our adventure, we made our first character, Pratav, who's this lovely gentleman right here, beautiful man. Every person's dream boat of a man. He is a alchemist, who's a metamorph alchemist. He's going to focus on mutagens and things like that because he's got the Witcher amulet. He's also dual-wielding longswords. Haven't found any longswords yet, but once we do get that, that's what he'll be doing. It's chaotic evil. Then we got our dwarf boy here named Doreg. He's also an old man. And if you did miss the first episode, go watch it. But if you don't want to watch it, real quick, I'm sort of randomizing the characters. I have the long custom list of portraits, of custom portraits. And I kind of scroll down and move my mouse a little bit, close my eyes, and click a random portrait. And then I make the character based off that portrait. So this guy is a knight, or a two-handed fighter. He's got a long sword. But we're going to make it a great sword. Haven't found a sword, though. But that's going to be him. He's got a lot of con. Look at that con. Whew. Now we do have the Bear's Endurance buff, too. So, and then at the end of last episode, we picked up Octi, who is a gnome eldritch archer. She's got a crossbow and magic. And that's her. So let's go ahead and continue. Alright. Leave the island with your spoils. Oh, and we leveled up 1,300 experience points right there. Awesome, let's go ahead and level up then. Alright, so level 2 Metamorph Alchemist. We get our second discovery, so we can make a bomb. Or a potion, mutagen. And we get poison resistance, very nice. Our skills, go ahead and get those. Taking trickery has been an enlightened choice, I've realized. And what is our Pharaoh mutagen? Whenever the alchemist imbibes a mutagen, he gains 2 claw attacks and a bite attack. These are primary attacks and are made using the alchemist's full attack or base attack bonus. The claw deals 1d6, 1d4 if it's small, and bite does 1d8. When the mutagen is in effect, the alchemist gains a +2 competence bonus on persuasion skill checks used to intimidate. That's probably what we're going to do. No. No, Pharaoh mutagen. It's perfect for our Witcher aesthetic. And then Fire Belly. That'll be good. Perfect. And then what's your name again? Doreg. You're a level 2 two-handed fighter. Got a bonus combat feat coming up and strong grip. A second level, a two-handed fighter gains a +1 bonus to CMB and CMD on sunder attempts or on disarm attempts. These bonuses increase by 1 for every 4 levels. Alright. You get another thing too. Perception. Yeah. More perception the better. So should we be getting Sunder? Can we get Sunder yet? Is Sunder a thing I can do yet? That requires power attack. Okay. So power attack it is. Awesome. That's active already. Good. How do I use that Pharaoh mutagen? How do I use mutagens? Oh no. Go ahead and get another Cure Light Wound. Cure Light Wound. Yeah. Good. I'll have to look up how mutagens work. Or you guys can tell me, whichever. And then we get ranged specialist at 2nd level. Whenever an Eldritch Archer casts a spell that calls for a ranged attack, she can deliver the spell through a ranged weapon she wields as part of a ranged attack, instead of the free ranged attack normally allowed to deliver the spell. An Eldritch Archer can make one free ranged attack with a ranged weapon at her highest base attack bonus as part of casting the spell. This attack does not increase the spell's range. Awesome. I don't think we have any ranged spells yet. Well, Magic Missile. I wonder if that counts. That'd be kind of cool if it does. So we can't have both of these. It's gonna be Magic Device. Hopefully we'll get a Persuasive Person later on. And, okay. So Snowball will be ranged. As a ranged touch attack. That's what all of them say, right? Yeah. Snowball. Oh, we get 2. Let's get color spray. Complete. Alright. So your spells, let's make sure Spell Ball is in there. And I don't need Shocking Grasp. I think Grease would be better. And I don't really want to be dependent on Magic Missile. So let's get rid of Magic Missile too. I think I'd rather have like Magic Weapon. I think that'd be more fun. Okay. Now let's go rest so that we have these. I kind of wish that the rest thing wasn't so far away. It's a bit annoying, but hopefully, like, we'll fill up the ship and they'll be fun. Oh shit, we need to empty out our luggage. We're almost there. There we go. You stay. There's all that armor I was carrying. There we go. Let's move back down here. I do apologize if I'm a little more quiet. Not like volume, but just like quantity of talking. My throat is a little hoarse at the moment. Not great. Do we need all this stuff? Probably not, right? So alchemy. I mean, I feel like you should be great. That's sad. She's better at alchemy than our alchemist. I feel like he should just have like a strict bonus. Wait, we can't eat. Can't cook. Oh no, there it is. Yeah. So you cook. Actually, you do this because you can actually do it. You do that. Oh, I don't have a Scroll Scriber's kit. Never mind. One of you help him then. Nope. You and you help. And then you do that. Manage. Can't actually cook anything either. That's probably why we were all doing those things, huh? Okay, you're camouflage then. Begin resting. Failed. Oh no. Oh wow, that abyssal corruption went up quick. Corruption. You know, I know we had gnomes and dwarves in our party in the base game and in the other DLC. I never noticed how funny they ran, or maybe I just forgot. All right, got one more island to go. Or 2 more islands. This one is going to give us a permanent HP buff, which is going to be nice. I wonder how much money we have. Whenever we go back and sell, I bet we'll have enough to get another character. Alright, let's go this way. I wonder if the way it works is that you get everything that's in your chest with the next character. Because the Hellsman just keeps bring more people to their boat.
This should do it.
Alright, these guys are stronger.
Let's hear you cry.
How do I do the mutagen? Is it in here? I'm just not seeing it. Was the feral mutagen like anytime I take one of these mutagens? It just happens? Hold on. Let me see. Whenever he imbibes a mutagen. Okay, awesome.
Don't hold back.
Alright. These guys are getting stronger. That's good. Alright, got a mite coming in.
I need to concentrate. Becoming
My
distracted
skills are
leads to
absolute.
becoming
A test of my abilities.
Yeah, chest over there too. No, you're not supposed to miss. Bad.
Run them through.
Let's try this.
Damn, we got hit again.
Strike!
And that did no damage to them.
Out of my way.
This will hurt.
Critical hit.
You should have run!
Come on, guys. There we go. Alright. That one only gave us 2 experience, too. What's up with that? Open this chest. We'll take it all. Need all the money we can get.
I lead. You follow.
Okay. Ooh, an abyssal anchor. Let's get ourselves a save here. Perfect. Now I can save just normally, too, right? No. Does this save when I leave the game? I think it said that, right?
No mistakes.
Their life ends here!
4 damage. Very good.
Let's hear you cry.
Hear you
This
cry.
will hurt.
Run them
Damn it.
through.
A calculated risk.
1 damage. He missed.
Don't hold back!
There we go. 16. Man, he hits like a truck. It's great.
Let's move already.
Take that. And I got another mite here. I like the charge better, I think.
Our victory is certain.
Give him a chance to kill one before. Perfect. Move up. Okay, and mite over there too.
This should do it.
Good damage.
Out of my
Perfect.
way.
You're gonna come up and nothing.
Let's try this way.
Strike!
Come on. Perfect. Take their daggers. Take Shadow Clover. 90 gold in there too. That was good. It's back here. This aesthetic is giving me Oblivion vibes. Big time. Big time. It's mainly just with the fire. It's not even lava, it's just fire. Okay. A mite butcher.
We should move.
None shall escape.
Kill the butcher. 17 damage. He's still alive.
This will hurt.
4 damage.
Let's hear you cry.
I don't want to cry. Oof.
A calculated risk.
You should have run!
There we go. Guy had some health on him. Save it. Good. Move up here. Check the box. Is that a longsword? A 2-bladed sword. A 2-bladed sword. Is that a sword staff? Is that what that's supposed to be?
Not my field of expertise.
Oh, okay. Can't use it. Never mind. Awesome, though. I do see that our weight's getting a little heavy. Yeah. Not as nimble. That's okay. Looks like we're getting pretty close to the end of this island. I like how, at least so far, the islands aren't too long. I imagine maybe like the end island of a specific map is going to be pretty big, but guys, what if I'm just so good at this game we never lose a party member? Guess it wouldn't be much of a roguelike if that happens, huh?
Time's not waiting.
No, I forgot we're supposed to charge at these guys. Damn it. This is my bad. My bad. Now we can charge though. Killed them.
Run them through!
Run them through. Indeed.
This should do it.
Can you charge again? God, he's a monster. An absolute monster. Let him come to us.
Let's try this way.
This will hurt!
I could have soloed this with that guy. Take all that. Blessing of good fortune. A world
It is
DC.
finished.
Nice. Cat's Grace. I got some extra decks. Big old open area here. Looks like we can go. Is that somewhere else? An abyssal anchor. Okay. Might guardsman. Let's get over here.
I lead, you follow.
I lead, you follow.
I'll take care of
Charge him.
Cut them to pieces!
You got this, buddy. 16 damage. Let's try this. Oh, we missed, but yeah, that was awesome. You can fire both that and an arrow shot at once.
This will hurt.
Don't hold back!
12 damage.
Die!
A calculated risk.
Strike!
Come on.
Let's hear
Come
you
on.
cry!
This should do it.
You shall
There we go.
run!
You should have run. Take that. Hide armor. Save up. Alright. Poor guy's dying in the water like that. Sad. Okay. Let's go this way.
Onwards!
What's up here? Another might.
It's time
Might
to
makes
act.
right.
Focus on the
Damn it.
goal.
Stop moving away from me.
This will be
Damn it.
quick.
This will be quick.
Let's try this way.
0 damage.
This will hurt!
Miss. You're not gonna make it to me in time. Oh, there's a third one.
Out of my way!
This will hurt.
Don't hold back!
Dead. Miss. That Dex is really gonna help us out, I think, on dodging things, which is nice. Also hitting things. Look all that. Alright. Chest. That's what I'm looking for. 100% chance to pick it.
Done!
Ooh. A masterwork heavy crossbow and a composite longbow. Was that a bag of holding too? No, it's disturbing spices. Never mind. Alright, so crossbows. You can use it. Go ahead and get that on them. What are you waiting for? There you go. Look at that. Octi's already come in and got herself an upgrade. I'm still looking for a 1 longsword for my double longsword wielding main character. I guess he's gonna be the main character until he dies. I guess that's what we're gonna go with. I almost tried the quick save, but can't do that. Not in this DLC. Okay.
Move out!
What are we looking for in here? What kind of beast is guarding the exit of this place.
Head on!
Ah. No beast. Mysterious statue. Oh yeah, that gave us 10 extra hit points, right? Permanent hit points. That's big. Is that going to stay with, like, if we get a new character in? Probably not. But 10 extra hit points, that's like another level of hit points for, like, Octi. Alright, another island down. And so far, we haven't even, like, run into any trouble yet. Granted, this is just the beginning. I don't expect that we would run into a lot of trouble in the beginning. Ooh. So obviously we're getting rid of our cooking ingredients too, which isn't ideal. I feel confident that we can just keep going. Cleanse you of abyssal corruption. So if we get to the end of this island here, we'll get a free rest anyway. And it cleans us of abyssal corruption. That's the other thing. We can't rest, otherwise we'll get corruption. Okay. Well, see what this place has to offer us. How are we doing on that? We're almost level 3 already. Look at that. Kicking ass and taking all the names. This place looks a little more dangerous. Look at that totem thing there. Alright, got a couple young giant flies coming in.
For anything. Enemy approaching!
8 damage to it. Does not kill it.
Let's hear you cry.
Can't charge, so just move up.
Run!
Run them through!
Good. Attack of opportunity. Perfect.
This will hurt!
Perfect. Oh, is there another one? Oh, Jesus, didn't see that one over there.
Out
Guys.
of my way!
Don't hold back!
Move back and fire.
This should do it.
Ow. Did I save? I did.
Die!
Come on, kill it.
Strike!
There we go. Whew. Fly came out of nowhere. Nothing in there.
Pay attention!
Oh. Okay. Go here. Over here. Disarm the trap.
Got it!
Good. And that looked like it should be something. And it's not. It's just a chandelier.
Move out!
Pretty cool. I just noticed there's human skulls there, and that's like bull skulls there. Yeah, nice. I want a chandelier made of bull skulls. Sexy bridge.
Head on!
There's something here.
All right.
Ah, test of my
Spiders. Had to be spiders.
Let's try this way.
Let's hear you cry!
I want you to just move up here. Ow.
This will hurt.
Run them through!
Spider dead. You're gonna move over here. Alright, so he got diseased. He's got the demon plague.
You should have run!
Good.
A calculated risk.
Out of my
Good.
way!
This will hurt!
Good. Alright. Who's got the best treat affliction? That's gonna be Lore Religion, if I remember. None of us. He's got the best
My
one.
skills are
It is low
absolute.
religion, right? I need a first aid kit. Can't do it. Okay.
Pile on.
I'm so stupid.
No one stands in my way.
Okay. That wasn't ideal. That was not ideal at all. But live and learn. Think I'd have learned that by now. Having played this game as much as I have. Masterwork Dwarven Axe. Masterwork Elven Curve Blade. Really nice weapons we're getting now. We're getting some masterwork stuff.
I lead. You follow.
A little worried about our health now, though. Alright. Go ahead and fire. Got a lot of crap coming at us here.
Victory is certain.
I think we're gonna have a mutagen here. 10 minutes per level. Go and wait for them to come to us. Nice. I was hoping that might happen. Step back. Right, that one.
Should do it.
Don't hold back.
Kill that one. Bite him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's try this way.
There we go. Critical hit.
Onward.
Perfectly timed and planned. We did use a mutagen for that though, so I mean it's gonna last for 20 minutes. So that's good. But obviously you want to make the most of it. Masterwork stuff, again, don't have anybody using those particular weapons, but whoa. A little lag there. But hopefully we'll get somebody eventually who uses one of those weapons. Okay.
No mistakes.
Oops, nope, fire.
This will hurt.
Their life.
Just realized she has some sort of ability. What's that over there? Oh, another spider. Charge in. Killed him. Excellent. Here come the spiders.
A calculated miss.
Alright, you missed? Yeah, what are these? Oh, cold iron ammunition. Alright, back up.
Let's hear you cry.
Strike.
Ow.
This should do it.
There we go. You should be able to finish. Come on, hit somebody, man.
You should have
There you go.
Let's try this way.
Out of my way.
There you go.
This will hurt.
Perfect. Well, not perfect, but good enough. Alright. Come on, good fortune.
This is not
No.
possible.
Could have used some good fortune right about now.
Move out.
Could also use some
Time's not waiting.
healing.
We will be victorious.
Did they get... They spotted me. Damn it.
This will hurt.
Just fire for now. Good.
Don't hold
Good. Less good.
A calculated
But you're already
risk.
6, so that's not a big deal.
Let's hear you cry. Head on. I am
Come get me. There's another one in there? Yeah. Oh. Oh, they're up there. Okay.
This should do it.
So we want to start moving. Oh, is there stairs back here? No. I don't know. Yeah, okay, they're coming around there. I see.
Let's try this one.
Killed that one, though. Alright, we're just gonna wait for them to come to us. Can they not get to us?
This will hurt.
Nice. Alright, go up here and see what's up. Alright, yeah, they can, okay.
Run them through.
I didn't really want you to go all the way up there, but that's okay. And then... Good. Ow.
Out of my
Perfect. Who fills their dungeon full with centipedes? It's just not right. Oh! Turn back around. Turn back around.
I lead. You follow.
Oh god, there's one there too. Let's go see what these centipedes are guarding over here. Presumably they were guarding something. An abyssal anchor, that'll be nice. And a chest full of nothing. Something. Corrosive bomb and a scroll. Okay.
Onwards.
Let's get this save here. Save. Okay.
I'm
Fire.
None shall
At the
escape.
dire lizard. That sounds scary, to be honest. You're gonna move up here. You're gonna charge him.
Mere flesh wound.
This should do it.
Our boy's getting close to dying.
Die.
He might be dead, actually.
You're
Nope.
run.
But he's super close.
Move
Which is
out.
not good for us. Thinking if we should rest. This is a boon of good fortune, or blessing of good fortune. The mysterious statue. Now that's gonna heal us up.
A trivial matter.
Don't know if we want to do that yet. But do we want to just leave this place? Do we want to try and take out those? Yeah, we do.
I lead. You follow.
Well, let's go take out those spiders. See what they're guarding. If they're guarding anything.
Onward.
We are rather greedy. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's guarding something.
Ready for anything.
Fire.
This will be quick.
4 damage. Charge it. Damn it. I was really hoping we'd hit there.
Hear you cry.
Could this happen?
Alright. Hi there. Do that and
Let's try this one.
critical hit. Very nice. I just realized I cut you off.
This will hurt.
She's kicking ass though. Try it. Did it. Whew. Okay. What's in the box? Cold iron masterwork spiked heavy shield. Damn. And a masterwork scythe. So she did amazing there. Good job, Octi. If you had hit that first shot, I would have felt more comfortable, but you missed. Are we doing this? We're doing this. Octi, fire.
Enemy approaching.
8 damage right there. That's good. Fire again.
Risk.
Can't charge, so you're just gonna hold off. It's gonna come at us.
Out of my way!
You're gonna miss both. You're gonna move away, behind. Fire.
This should
Miss.
do it.
This will hurt.
12 damage, good. Alright, he's on the ground.
Die!
Okay. Do that.
Let's try this way.
Miss. What else we got? Nothing.
Let's hear you cry!
This is gonna be bad, isn't it?
Run them!
Nice.
This will hurt.
Nice. We can do this. We can do this.
Out of my
Yeah. Alright. I ain't afraid of those spiders.
Move out!
Oh, it's one of those. Never mind. I thought that was actually something interesting. It's in the chest. Better not fail.
I just can't. Die.
There we go. A cold iron rapier. Nice. We'll also save it too. Alright. Nothing up here? Alright, let's get out of here. It's gonna be over here, right? Let's touch the statue and leave. I was a little worried there that that spider might TPK us, but we pulled through in the end. Perfect. Got all our health back and everything. It's great. I think we just got one island left, right? I wonder if it's gonna be like a big level up too. Look at that, we've leveled up twice in this episode. I'm so good at this game. I'm level 3. I wonder if our levels carry over from to our next characters if these characters die. Or maybe just like a portion of it? Or do you start back at level 1 every time? I kind of want to die just to find out. Honestly. Just want to know. Alright, level 3. We get Adaptive Physiology. At 3rd level, a Metamorph gains a 25% chance to negate critical hits and precision damage. That's really good, isn't it? Similar to Preserve Organs Discovery. This chance increases to 50% at 6th level and 75% at 18th level. That's awesome. If only we could find some longswords for you. And weapon focus longsword. Where's it at? There we go. And I suppose we'll get that. We almost got all of them. Alright. Two-handed fighter, we get overhand chop. When a two-handed fighter makes a single attack, the attack action or charge with a two-handed weapon, he adds double his strength bonus to damage rolls. That's going to be awesome for him. Athletics. And your feat here. Where's the Sunder at? Where's the Sunder armor? That's going to be your move, buddy. Alright. And then you get Magus Arcana. As he gains level, a Magus learns arcane secrets tailored to his specific way of blending martial puissance and magical skill. Starting at 3rd level, a Magus gains 1 Magus Arcana. It gains an additional Magus Arcana for every 3 levels. Yep, unless specifically noted in a Magus Arcana's description. A Magus cannot select a particular Magus Arcana more than once. Okay. Good to know. Weapon focus, crossbow. Heavy crossbow. Okay. Don't use wands. kind of cool. I like that one. Still on level 1 spells, huh? That's a bit of a bummer. Let's get shield and expeditious retreat. There we go. How we doing, buddy? We're doing fine. Okay. Alright, let's go see what this big island's all about. There's no information about it. It's got no skulls, it's got nothing. You have unlocked Tailwinds. Each time you create a new character to set out in search of the treasure of the Midnight Isles, you can choose one of the available Tailwinds. Each of them will give your party its own unique benefits, if you find a way to use it right. Okay. I don't know what that means. We've got a Tailwind, though. Alright. I feel like we haven't... I didn't find anything, it seems like. Okay. Got kobolds. Fire. Boom!
Interesting.
Ooh, with a trap. Ow. How rude.
A calculated risk.
Another one. Oof. Oof.
Die.
You're gonna get that trap.
This should do.
Nice.
Don't hold back.
Disarm the trap. Good. And you're gonna move over here.
Let's hear you cry.
Get that attack of opportunity.
Let's try this.
Perfect. How much health do you have? You have 50 health. This guy's a monster. Okay. Looted them. What's in the box? Nothing I'm gonna use. Presumably.
Onward.
I didn't actually look that hard. Could have been the best ingredient known to man.
Time's not waiting.
Kobold Conjurer.
A test of my
Okay.
abilities.
We want to get to that Conjurer quickly then.
Run them
I said quickly.
Strike.
Alright.
out of my way.
Good. Ow. Step up and
This
fire.
will hurt.
You should have run.
Good. Get in there. Good. Fire at this one.
A calculated risk.
Damn it. Alright, you move up.
This will hurt.
Move in.
Hear you cry.
Not supposed to miss.
This should do.
Too many misses. Everybody's missing.
Don't hold back.
Stop it. There you go.
Let's try this.
Perfect. You still have that mutagen going on? You do. That's awesome. Take all of that. Take his loot. Religion bonus here. Damn it.
Failure.
Unlock the chest. Ooh. Heavy shield. +1. And just a regular heavy shield. Why is this one... Okay. And a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay. Alright, let's keep moving. I think it'd be awesome if we can get to the end of this island before the second episode's over. Got a lot of monsters in here, though. Cut them to pieces, indeed. So bloody.
Out of my way! Die!
Whew,
This will hurt.
that's not good.
Strike!
Don't let him do that again.
Let's hear you cry.
You guys, let him do it again.
A calculated risk.
There we go.
Battle.
Gonna heal. Get a little bit of health back.
As it should be.
That guy was no joke. Shield of Faith potion. Those could be useful.
Ready for
Fire.
anything.
I'm superior.
You are superior.
Run them through.
Go after that one. And hopefully you'll be able to charge. You can't charge, damn
You
it.
should have run!
Out of my way.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that was possible. I guess that works though. Move there and fire. Nice.
This will hurt!
You come over to this guy. Love it. Love to see the teamwork here. Everybody's got each other's backs. It's great. Really enjoying the camaraderie of you three. You know, we know nothing about you guys, and probably won't unless you guys survive for a while. And then maybe I'll take a chance on learning your stories. Another rapier. You guys ever heard of a longsword? You know, the token fantasy weapon? Yes, save. Okay. We're already getting pretty encumbered, and we haven't been here for that long. That could be worrying.
Move out.
We need to get some bags of holding.
None shall escape.
Man, they just ambush us here, huh? Well, we're gonna wait for them to come up here. So we've got the advantage. We're at the choke point. Oh, bullshit.
Let's try this way.
Alright, move out. If they're gonna start shooting arrows at me. Do not like how much they're hitting me. Good shot.
Let's hear you cry.
Don't hold back!
Smashed them.
A calculated risk.
Fire.
Run them through.
Strike!
Good.
This should.
Good. Got that guy over there, though.
I am prepared.
I'm losing my temper.
Let's try this way.
It's a dead
Your
eye.
life ends here! You should have run!
Should have run.
Out of my way.
This will hurt.
Good damage there.
This will hurt!
15. Ow.
Die.
A calculated risk.
Don't hold back!
There we go. Take all of that. Take all of that. Okay, we're gonna have to drop something. Probably just gonna drop all the armor, because that's gonna be the easiest way of knowing what we got. Okay, more stuff I don't need. 21 of these, yeah. Just go and drop all of them, and we suddenly have light armor or light load. Easy. Go and save. Yep. And then it looks like there's another door over here.
Head on.
Hello, everybody.
Focus
Kill the Conjurer. Damn it.
Quick!
Oh, good. You need to go over here. You're gonna charge. Take him out.
Let's hear you
Perfect.
cry.
This should do it.
Strike!
They're going after me, huh?
Run them through.
Ow.
Let's try this way.
Kill him.
You should have run!
Don't like that you didn't kill him. There you go. Kill this kobold.
Will hurt.
We'll charge him. Too many misses.
Let's hear you cry.
Calculated
There we go.
risk.
Exploding bolt. Alright. More saving. What do we got over here? Okay. Yeah, I feel like they're avoiding giving out long swords on purpose.
You fall.
Unless the loot is randomized, and then it's not their fault at all. Guess it probably is randomized, huh? I very doubt that they hand placed every single piece of loot in this one. This looks important. Oh. Oh. Malakari the Strangled.
Ah, a test of my
Okay.
abilities.
Are you the boss? Show us what you got. If I drink another, does that cancel it out? It does not. Okay. Snowball. Damn it. Charge him. 14 damage. Heal. Move up.
Run them through.
I still
Oh my god.
happen.
Greased him.
Out of my way.
Okay. On yourself.
Die.
Damn, I was really hoping you'd hit there, Ben. Okay. Wait, no, that's what I wanted to use. Damn it.
This should do it.
Let's hear you cry. This is not.
Ooh, death's door.
Let's try this way.
Oh, this is not good. Slip. I think we just died. I think we've lost. Can she pull it out? I need crits.
This will hurt.
Deflects projectile?
I'm wounded.
Guys, I think we're about to find out what happens when you die.
A calculated risk. This was not part of the plan. This was.
All right. Well, all it takes is one fight. One fight. We should have rested. We should have rested when I realized it was a boss fight. Got killed by a monk. Killed by a monk. Wouldn't you know it? Attempt number 1. Islands visited 5. Fatal enemy, Malakari or Makari the Strangled. For 1 hour and 44 minutes. 90 enemies defeated. Most valuable party member was Doreg. He was very good. Did 57.62% of the damage. 26 chests open. Total chests of visited islands, 29. So we missed some chests. I guess there were probably some secret passages we missed, huh? Equipment value, 3,661. Damage suffered, 285. Damage dealt, 1,470. No tailwind accompanied this journey. Okay. Start a new journey. The timings on this is pretty great. Nearing the end of the episode. Still. Would have liked to have gone a little farther with our group. Let's see what we get. Alright, what's going on now? The ship has returned. Choose a tailwind. Whimsical tailwind. When wielded by your party members, all exotic weapons deal damage using the damage die of the next highest category. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Tailwind of Fists. Unarmed strikes made by your party members gain a +1 bonus on attack rolls and deal an additional damage die of the same type as the primary one. 1d4 becomes 2d4. Nice. And Scorched Earth. Some spellcasters in your party are protected from harming their allies. Clerics with the that archetype, druids with the elemental rampager archetype, magi with the eldritch scion archetype, sorcerers with overwhelming mage archetype, witches. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna remember all of that. In addition, whenever a member of your party would be struck by such a spell, they gain a spell resistance 10 plus caster level against a spell from the same school for 1 round. I like... Ooh, I don't know. See, these are pretty difficult considering I'm randomizing the characters. Maybe I'll stop doing that. But this one should be okay even if I randomize it. We get a bonus. So we're going with Tailwind of Scorched Earth. Alright, our next main character. I already forgot the name of our last one. What was his name? Like Patavia or something? An old man. Well past his prime. Let's see what we get now. Okay. This one. Okay. Huh. What am I gonna do with this guy? I don't know what to make of him. He's an Azamar, which is gonna be cool. Is he a doctor? Or is he like a rogue assassin? What is this guy? I don't know. I don't really know what we're gonna do with this guy. He definitely had like an assassin roguish kind of vibe. Is there like a rogue or a slayer doctor kind of character? Master of all, maybe? You'd have to be a half-elf though, can't be that. Just a thug? Underground chemist? Is that what he looks like? I don't think so. Don't know. Maybe just a rowdy thug. He seems more like an assassin, doesn't he? Maybe an assassin. The Slayer is going to be more of our type here. Maybe a deliverer. Ooh. I kind of like that idea. Right? An Azamar, that's a deliverer. Also known as a divine assassin. Now, I'm only going to make one of the characters right now. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I was just thinking about the time of the video, but we might just keep going. God's Blade or Wrathbringer. A deliverer is a weapon chosen by God to punish those who have committed an affront to that deity. Evil deities are more likely to use assassins than deliverers. Why can't... Assassin's not a choice. But some good deities use deliverers to deal with problems of a subtler nature than a cleric, inquisitor, paladin, or war priest can typically handle. I like the idea. Let's go with that. We are an Azamar. This is a male, right? Yeah, probably. It's a little difficult to tell, but... So we got a male Azamar. Alright, what do we want here? So we are an assassin, so we're gonna want, like, Dex as one of our things. An Azata? Or a Plumekith. Their shimmering avian features make Plumekith instantly recognizable. Though they can act rashly, Plume can never shirk their duty in making a commitment. I kind of like that. +2 to mobility and athletics. Yeah, that'd be good. Garuda blooded. And we get invisibility. That's awesome. It'll be great. Okay. Background. Street urchin. Go with the pickpocket. Get that initiative bonus. Alright, dexterity. 18. 16 for that. 12 for that. And, I think we'll dump int. Can't get either of those up more. Could get more con. Guess we could keep the int up if we do that. Or we could get more wisdom. Yeah, let's go. Let's do that. Trickery, stealth. Would have liked to get mobility too, but that's okay. What's gonna be our weapon? Now it shows here a dagger. It's got like a little bit of a curve to it, but I think it's just gonna be dagger. It's a little boring, but eventually we'll probably start branching out from going with the pictures, just because, unfortunately, there's, you know, you're probably never going to see like an elven curved blade. Actually, that's probably a poor example. You're probably never going to see like a... There are just some weapons that don't get represented very often in art, is what I'm saying. But for us, I think for now, we're just going to stick with the dagger here. Your weapon focus. Your god. I kind of want Callisto. Yeah. Ooh, a rapier. Is there one with a dagger? I was going to go with her just because she's like revenge and stuff, which is kind of cool. I wonder if we get to keep the equipment that was on us. Gairuna. She is not a good goddess. She's not good though either, is she? She's chaotic. Nothing, right? Nope, she's chaotic good. Yeah, we'll go with her. Chaotic good is what we'll go with. You know what? We're gonna chaotic neutral. Yeah. Alright, so we are... It's hard to tell. We've got white eyes, though. Okay. We'll stick with that one. We do have a slightly... Yeah, I'll go with that color. Can't really see our face well. I think we'll go with this one. Might have had a scar. Let's give him a scar. Hairstyle... We, turn that off. There we go. Can't see our hair, so we actually get to choose. Don't think he'd have necessarily that long of hair. I kind of like that. Let's go with that. As for the color, we'll go with that shiny brown. Where does it show the eye color at? Could have sworn like eye color was tied to hair color or something. I think it is actually. Let's go with that. Beard. We could have had a beard. I mean, we have a little mask. Probably not a big beard. Maybe something like that. Sure, why not? And then our colors were like a grayish. And then like a tan beige. Like that. Yeah. It actually matches her color too. Perfect.
I have no use for this.
I have no need for this.
We'll go Pious. Taral. And obviously we're going to be in the month of... Callisto. Not the 27th. 26th.
Strike as one.
Okay. Our next main character. Do we start at level 1? We do start at level 1. Interesting. Octi dies. Poor Octi. She died before we even got to know her. Alright, do we get like a free companion? Or do we start with a nobody? Do I have money? I start with 1,500 gold. Do we get to keep our money? I don't know. Hey there, Drifter. He's got a new voice now. Angler's ruined face musters some predatory semblance of a smile. Any new cronies? Just holler. Heading off a hunting treasure, are ye? Alright, you got another quiver of cold iron ammunition. We should have used that. Damn it. I don't know if that would have worked, but... On a ship of bones with an old fella all swaddled up in a tattered sack? I've seen plenty of your kind before. Here, take these. The ones that came before ye, this is what they left behind. I doubt they'll be back for it. So you may as well get used to it. Or get the use of it. I made the same mistake last time. Maybe it'll serve ye better than it did them. There are always some treasure hunters. I won't charge you for it. Okay, so we did get one free one. Every time. Let's make this one more before... This might be a little bit of a longer episode, but I hope you guys don't mind. Alright. So we're going to do... In here. This one. Whoa! Hey there! Huh. Okay. So you... Let's see. You're creepy. But also very hot. Let's see. Creepy and hot. What could go wrong with that? I'm going to say you're a sorcerer. I'm going to say you're a Sylvan sorcerer. Sylvan, or maybe a... No, we're going to go... Your ties to nature. Well, maybe not. Maybe like a... Cross-blooded? Maybe cross-blooded. We'll go cross-blooded. I was going to say Sylvan just because she's elf-like and everything, but I don't think she has a tie to nature. Although it looks like she's corrupting nature a little bit. You know what? We're going to go with that. It doesn't say you had to be like somebody who cares for nature. Your ties to nature have more to do with creatures than with capriciousness. Yeah, we're gonna go with it. Get an animal companion, which would be nice. Are we a Dampier? Now we're obviously a drow, but I don't think we can actually be a drow. We could just make ourselves an elf. Now I don't think Dampiers can be elven, right? I don't know. Or just gonna be an elf. Don't think. Well, let's think. Based off the pictures, we're not gonna have a whole lot of opportunities to play as a Dampier. Because I know my portraits. There aren't gonna be a whole lot that will ever fit Dampier. And even though this is an elf, and I don't think elves can be Dampiers. Birthed by human females, yep. Although half living children of vampires. Can vampires be elven? In which case you'd be a half elf. Dampier. In which case that would work, right? I don't know, you guys can tell me if the the lore is absolutely incorrect, but we're gonna go for it. Alright. So dexterity, charisma. We're gonna want charisma because we're a sorceress. The other one we'll want though. Yeah, dex. We're just a plain old Dampier. Uncertain heritage. Which makes sense because of, you know, what I was saying about not knowing if the lore makes sense being an elven. I wish it could be a drow. But we can't. As far as I know. I'm gonna go scholar. Arcane. Yeah. Or nature. Guidance, that could be good. I don't know that it's really that important to me though. Let's get arcane. We're gonna be a hermit. Alright. 20 charisma. And we're going to get, you know what? We're going to go crazy. You guys ready for this? 18 dex. And 12 wisdom. We're going to go with 3 8s for her. Is it going to work? I don't know. But, you know, just a little experimentation. If she hits, it'll be great. She's a glass cannon. Like, she cannot get hit, basically. What's my other character? A rogue. Okay, he could be frontline-ish at the beginning. Alright, and then your point will be in persuasion. I know, not super useful, but... Actually, persuasion might be like the most useless stat in this DLC. Like, if I really think about it. Probably gonna want it to be evocation, huh? I'd assume. You know what? I'm gonna go all in. Well, maybe some cold. Some cold damage. She seems kind of cold. Now we're gonna go with that. All right, our animal companion. What kind of companion would she have? Is it like a panther? I know there's the leopard. Let's go with this Smilodon. Yeah, I like that. Alright, now your spells. So, get 2 of these. Snowball. And... Mage armor. Your goddess. What was the goddess that, what would the Drow follow? Kinda want this. Yeah. Yeah. She's neutral evil. Okay. Body type. Probably normal. And skin color. A nice blue. Ooh, it's probably pretty good. It's probably not that light. It's probably better. They don't have like the right blue. Maybe a little too dark. Yeah, that's probably closer. Go the first one. Oh, we can have red eyes. Perfect. Okay. Nice long hair to cover up the fact that we are not an elf. Alright, is there any that cover the hair? The ears, rather. That one's probably the closest one that covers them. That one does. It's not long enough, though. That one specifically shows the ears. Okay, we'll go with this one. And you have like a dark bluish. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, we're pretty close. Just ignore the fact that we're a Dhampir and imagine we're a Drow. It's not too bad. I mean, obviously won't be seeing her up close very often, and she's in all black, if I remember correctly. Actually, she's got a little bit of silverish, bluish to her. Okay. But definitely black. Where's the black? Black. You know what? It's all black. Here we go.
I'll take care of it. Let us bide our time.
Gonna be reserved. In your name, Sanam. Sanam on Gosran.
My skills
17th of Gosran. Sylvan Sorcerers. Complete. And we have a pet. We'll just do this. We'll do this next episode. This episode's gotten a little long, and I want to think about that a little bit. All right. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and pour one out for our first lost party. As I expected, we lost them pretty quickly. It was actually going pretty smoothly. If I had rested beforehand, we probably would have been fine, but I didn't, and we died. And it happens. Hopefully our new party here will be even better. We've got an Azamar and a Dampier. Sounds like the beginning of a joke. Anyway, until the next episode, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.